Guys, we've got Broken here, that's me, bringing you the Pokemon Emerald Normal Type series. It's purely as it suggests, playthrough of Emerald using only Normal Type Pokemon. This type is not a favourite of mine. It was actually chosen by a random Pokemon generator. I received a Zangoose. As we all know, Zangoose is a Normal Type Pokemon, so voila, here we are. It does in fact work out as well, because as you know, Norman, the main character's dad, he's a Normal Type trainer, so sort of following in his footsteps a little bit here. As you guys have probably suggest by now, I've already saved my first 5 Pokeballs and used them to catch this wonderful little Zigzagoon. He or she, possibly she, is a Pokemon I've never used before, so it should be rather interesting to see how this goes. My official starter was actually Torchic, by far my favourite fire type starter, and yes, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate because people will be screaming Charizard or they'll be shouting for Cyndaquil, but no, I prefer Bulbasaur, Chikorita, or any of the grass starters in general actually. I'm also a fan of Turtwig on Gen 4, Curse, Leech Seed, fuck them up. Anyways, I am, however, not a fan of Trico. I find he's a bit too offensive for a grass type. I like my grass types to sit back, be defensive, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, the whole typical ordeal. In fact, actually, why don't you let me know your favourite starter, or even better, your favourite normal type, and if there's any in Emerald that's mentioned, I'll give them a try on this playthrough. Personally, my favourite starter is Bulbasaur, and my favourite normal type is probably Wigglytuff. Cute charm ability is a real lifesaver and comes with Sing off the bat. So, yeah, here we are, starting our journey on the road to be a Pokemon League champion. I'm probably gonna speed up all this grinding, and there's more grinding later on, so I might speed that up. Actually, I might take this opportunity to let you guys know that there will be a fair few and ahs, and might be a little bit of shaking in my voice. I do have a bit of a nervous disposition, and as quite a lot of other people out there will know, public speaking is not the most pleasant things. But hopefully throughout this series I'll get more and more comfortable. I'll be interacting a lot better. I'll not be stopping and erring and bit like that. Anyways, let's crack on. First trainer, Trainer Calvin. Gotta love him. Level 5 Poochyena. Going down. Again, another Pokemon I've never used, Poochyena actually. Which is surprising because this is probably my favourite Pokemon game. Well, the first ever Pokemon game I received was Pokemon Ruby. And I was really overjoyed with it. I'd been wanting a Pokemon game pretty much all my life, and I just never managed to get my hands on one. And one day it was my birthday, Pokemon Ruby, boom, buzzing, laughing. Don't know how many times I completed that game, and this one even actually. Yeah, you Wurmples don't stand a chance. No Wurmples stand a chance. You're just the Caterpie of the Gen 3 world. Yeah, he likes smelling grass. Oh, you stoners out there know that feeling, don't you? Your pitiful Zigzagoon is no match for mine. I'm pretty sure. Ah, yes, it does. Level 9, Headbutt. That's what I want. I was really surprised to see that Zigzagoon gets Headbutt. At least so anyways. Yeah, I'm starting to think I probably should have done these live, as I'm running out of things to say. Although, contrary to that, I suppose if I was doing them live and I ran out of things to say, then that'd be worse. I'd probably have to start the whole recording again. The game recording at least. Ah, Shroomish. That's what I like to say. Good Pokemon, Shroomish. Good strong. Dickhead to take out if wrong. I think that's it. Tail Whips, yeah. Less attacks, less likely to hit the spore. And he's good. He's good to go. Time to go heal. Healy. We all remember those days when we used to press A just one too many times. Unfortunately, this is recorded on my boy Game Boy emulator, So, because I've got it set playing in 4 times speed, and feels so much better. I've tried playing a normal Pokemon game since then. It just feels really, really, really slow, and nah, can't do it. Just can't hack it. Here comes Wally. What a wallop. Then again, he does get pretty powerful in the end game. Last fight, end of Victory Road. Gardevoir, Altaria. Can't remember what else he has. Now this, I don't know about you guys, but I've always prayed that Wally got a critical hit and killed that Ralts and broke the game. It's never happened. Never seen it happen, at least, anyway. But I've always prayed. It's probably built into the code and that you won't get a critical hit. It's probably all scripted and shit like that. Now, checking out houses. I was nigh on convinced that you could get an item out of these houses, but I fear I might have been confusing myself with Pokemon Snakewood. If you've ever played Pokemon Snakewood, good game. It's basically Gen 3, but you play as your character's little brother, and the whole game's infested with zombies and zombie Pokemon. It might seem a bit cheesy and daft, but I honestly recommend you give it a go. It is worth a shot. There's quite a lot of ROM hacks I stand by there, actually. If you ever get an emulator on your phone, easily enough done. Like I say, I prefer My Boy. There's also Visual Boy Advance, I believe. So there's probably a few others easier enough found. But you search for Pokemon ROM hacks, a couple of good ones, really, really good ones. Better than the original games, in my opinion, would be Pokemon Glazed. Brilliant game. My favourite hack, favourite Pokemon game by far. Like, including hacks, that is. Like, Light Platinum. Light Platinum's a good one. Really good one. Really nice graphics. Obviously, Snakewood, as I previously mentioned. I believe Resolute. I think Resolute was a canny one. Magikarp. Bye bye Magikarp. I don't see the... Oh, Pickup. Forgot about Pickup. Super Potion. I don't see the appeal to a Gyarados in anything before Gen 4, if I'm honest. I know people are always banging on that Gyarados is OP, powerful, and yeah, it's got Intimidate, and yeah, it's got a high attack, but the problem comes when, before the physical special split, all water type moves were special attack, and Gyarados is really not built for special attack, so I'm trying to get the Pokemon to do its role, at least in ways that I've tried. It doesn't seem to match up, at least not in the sense that, say, in this game, a Wheel Lord or especially a Swampert, Wishcash even, would do the job. They would do the job so much better. I would, in fact, even take a Tentacruel over a Gyarados, at least in the earlier gens and up until this gen. Marvel, I probably wouldn't. No. Yeah, Tentacruel. It's actually a pretty underrated Pokemon. If you hunt them down and you find the one with the Liquid Ooze ability, comes in really handy. Basically, any moves like Absorb, Leech Seed especially because it's constant every turn. Mega Drain, Giga Drain, Leech Life, things like that. Instead of you still lose life, obviously, but instead of them healing, they get hurt in the process. So chuck it up against a Shroomish is going to do nothing but Leech Seed and Absorb, and because you put up Poison, you're not getting the super effect against you, and they're killing themselves, especially once they've put Leech Seed in, they're killing themselves. You don't even need to really battle them. Right, well, no, surprisingly enough, I believe YouTube will only let us post videos of 10 minutes long, so I'm going to need to speed up this video quite a bit, actually, or possibly end it here. Either way, I'll think of something. Yeah. I know there's not been a great deal of relevance to what I've been saying to the game, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get away with it. I'll have to see. And just thank you guys for watching. Apologise again for the lack of charisma, as it were, and like I say, hopefully that'll improve in further videos. If you can hear that banging, that's just me tapping on my desk. And I'll see you in the next episode. Actually, that's a lie, I won't see you. I'll probably never see you, any of you, unless a pal ends up watching. You will, however, see me, or my digital representation of me, in the next episode. If by some miracle you did actually enjoy this video, then by all means feel free to subscribe. You'll be informed of the following episodes, as well as a few other bits and bobs of content. Mafia 3, Titanfall 2, do live streams of The Division, Paragon. You'll see what it means if you click that button. Thanks again, have fun, and hopefully you'll see me in the next episode.